Hey girlies, what's up? So today we just doing natural. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not doing too much. Like I'm tired. So yeah, today's video is like a little bit different. I kind of just wanted to talk to I wanted to talk to y'all about like work, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this whole week thing, waking up early, I feel like that's like modern day slavery. Like it's ghetto to me. So yeah. But I just wanted to give y'all some tips for like people that are like either starting a new job or in the process of doing the training, like kind of like that beginning phase. And or like if you're just kind of like dealing with a job that is like messing up your mental, like things like that. So we gonna talk about that. But I kind of really want to start with like when you first start a job, because I feel like a lot of people are not really aware, or like they're very like naive. There are a lot of people that are very innocent to many things and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. If you're looking for jobs and you see a job description that says team player, that's a red flag right there. Like, I can't think of other words at the moment, but like once you see team player, that's a red flag right there. Because for me personally, when I think of people saying that, that's just like people disrespecting your boundaries, having you work crazy shifts, having you work shifts people don't want to do, people taking advantage. Like that's what I think of. So if you see that word team player, just don't fall for it. But yeah, so the first thing I want to say is like if you're starting a new job, like for real, like the very first thing I want to say is like the niggas you work with, those niggas are not your friends. And I feel like it's very important to know that and establish that, because yes, you're gonna meet people you get along with, you're gonna meet people that are super cool, super sweet, and then you're gonna meet people that you want to knock them outside the head. So but like one thing I always say is like the people you work with, them niggas is not your friends. So like we gotta keep that very clear. And also when it comes to like your personal life, what I always recommend people to not tell people their personal business or anything about their personal life. You let people know what they want you to, like what you want them to know, and that's it. Like you gotta keep that line, like because people like to use things like your personal things against you. So to avoid that, it's better if they don't know anything. Just let them know the basics. That's it. And then another thing I want to say, this is what my work bestie first told me when I first started working there, like at my job. She told me to cover my ass. And I'm going to tell you guys that. Cover your ass. Because when you're like the new girl, the new guy, people are going to blame everything on you. Oh, that wasn't me, it was the new girl. Oh, that wasn't me, it was the new guy. Everything is the new girl, the new guy. So that's why I say just cover your ass. Keep receipts of what you do. If you gotta take pictures of what you did, do that. But yeah, be like, oh yeah, that was me, da. Because everybody wants to take advantage of the newbie and blame the newbie. So I'm letting y'all know that. Another thing, this goes for my people that been working at their job for a minute. And I'm not gonna lie, one thing I like about my generation is we don't care. Like that's one thing I could say about us, we don't care, which is kind of good and it's kind of bad, because they things you should care about and they things you shouldn't give a damn about. So yeah, but the first thing I want to say, if you've been working at your job for a hot minute, don't be feeling like you gotta owe loyalty to them. Or no. You got that PTO, take that PTO. You got that vacation, take that vacation. Excuse me. You got that PTO, take the PTO. You got the vacation, take them vacation. You got sick days, off days, take them. Take them. Because at the end of the day, when you work for somebody and you have a job, you could die tomorrow. They're going to be looking for your replacement the next day. So that's why I say when it comes to jobs, they don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you. They don't care if you take a break. They don't care how's your mental. They don't care about none of that. So you shouldn't give a damn about them. So that's how it gotta be. You know what I'm saying? I had a lady one time on my job. She said that every time she had to take an appointment, or like to take the day off, or she gotta come later during the day, her manager was always giving her a hard time. You know what I told that lady? And I told her this. How long have you been working at your job? She told me 10 years. I'm like, 10 years and you still asking these niggas for a date? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was like, let me tell you something. First of all, you don't ask. You tell them. I'm coming in late. I have an appointment. I'm not coming in. I'm on vacation. You tell them. You don't ask, you tell them, okay? Because if you've been working at your job for 10 years, you shouldn't be asking nobody for nothing. You tell them, okay? You tell them. You don't ask, you tell them, okay? When I told that woman that, the next time I saw her, I asked her how things were going. She said, I've been doing what you said. I've been telling them when I'm going on vacation, when I'm going to my appointments. And I'm like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tell them. But that's like once you've been there for a hot minute. Because it's like at that point, there's no reason for them to be treating you like the new person. It's like you've been there that long, like you telling them. You shouldn't be asking them for nothing. And let me tell you something. I feel like I don't know what is harder. I don't know what's harder, to get the job or to keep sane. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some jobs out here that they really test your mental. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once it gets to that point where they testing your mental, it's easier said than done to look for a new job. But I feel like it's very important when you feel like, okay, my mental is jacked up, that I need to take a break real quick. If you gotta take that week, you gotta take them 2 weeks. Like, you gotta take a break or something. Like, you do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, once the mental's being tested, that's a sign right there. That is a sign right there. So yeah. And then I'm not gonna lie, like going back to like the newbie phase, I hate to say it, but like, I feel like when it's like that newbie stage where like you just got the job, you're training and whatever, I feel bad because you have to like deal with so much, and there's no reason why you shouldn't have to deal with so much to have like to work a job just to like pay your stuff like that. That's just ghetto to me. Like, I don't understand. I feel like you should not allow people, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you have to have a level of respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's talking to you crazy, like, even if you don't want to, like, in the beginning, I understand, like, you're trying to keep the job and whatever. Like, you could be like, hey, like, I don't understand why you're talking to me like that. Da-da-da. Like, you could be polite about it. But after a while, like, you just, like, no. After a while, like, if you've been there for a hot minute and you're talking to you crazy, I feel like that's a valid reason to be like, yeah, you're not gonna talk to me like that. So yeah, no, that's what I feel like. Because there's some people, not for nothing, I don't know how it is in other countries, but I feel like when it comes to like America and New York, it, like, bosses and managers, like, most of them are ass, like, for real, because like they want to talk to you any type of way. They want to overwork you and whatever. Like, it's just like, no. So I feel like it's important to have like that self-respect for yourself and be like, yeah, you're not gonna talk to me like that, you're not gonna do that, da 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 da. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's some people out here that they be trying it. So that's why I'm just like, I'm saying that, because no, yeah, because no, you know. And I'm not saying like to be disrespectful, but if it gets to that point, like, if you have to do it, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Because I was telling my mom this, like, I don't understand like what is wrong with people. I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Because it's like people are so full of shit. It is crazy to me. I don't understand the whole concept of like somebody treating somebody else bad, right? And talking to them crazy and being disrespectful and all of that. And then that person reacts to that, and then it's a problem. But they think you're supposed to like sit there and allow they expect you. I can't even talk right now because this I'm just so flabbergasted. Like, they expect you to sit there and they think that you're allowed to take everything, like you're allowed to deal with all of the BS and everything, and you're not allowed, like, you're supposed to sit there like a doormat, basically. Like, you're supposed to just take all of that. And it's like, no, like, no. You know what I'm saying? And then let somebody else do the same thing to that person. Oh, they don't like it. But that's my golden rule. I always say that, like, don't do to other people what you don't want them doing to you. Like, if you don't like somebody talking to you crazy, don't do it to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Or like, if you don't like certain things, don't do it to the next person. But then it's like, oh, I didn't like that they did that to me, but you over here doing it to other people. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm the type of person where it's like, I'm not a nice person. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. I'm not nice because I'm a young and everything, but like through my lifespan, it got to a point where it's just like the niceness I had as a kid is gone. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just got tired of everybody. And I got tired of this shit. And I got tired of, I got tired. You know what I'm saying? But I could, I'm respectful, right? I'm respectful to you, you're respectful to me, right? Once I see something I don't like, I cut you off like nothing. Like, the way I cut off people is crazy. Like, I really cut off people like nothing. Like, not a care in the world, bro. It's crazy. Like, for real. Like, the way I cut off people and the way I don't care about stuff, it needs to be studied because it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, the minute I lose respect for somebody, I'm gonna talk to you however the hell I'm gonna talk to you. Point blank, period. And it's just like, it's not good to get. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Hopefully this shit don't fall. But yeah, it's like, it's to that point where it's really not good for like, I feel like once I lose respect for you as a person, like, you're screwed. Like, you're just screwed at that point. So yeah. And then another thing I want to tell y'all, like, for real, like, another thing I want to tell y'all, hopefully is it stays up. Hold on. Okay. Another thing I want to tell y'all too, if you see somebody that's always like gossiping about other people, they're gonna do the same thing to you. Because if they coming to you talking about Sally, Jane, and whatever, they're gonna do the same thing to you. So yeah, pretty much. Because I had a lady do that to me too, and then after that, the way I was treating her is crazy. Like, you trying to hug me, I'm gonna be like this, like, get off me, don't touch me. So I don't like that fake shit. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, pretty much. Cause but yeah, going back to what I was saying too, like, people want to talk to people crazy and then they don't like it when the next person does it to them. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't get it. Like, the lack of accountability for people is just beyond me. It's beyond me. I don't know. It's really beyond me. I don't get it. Yeah, and it's like, you're not going to humiliate somebody for a couple of dollars, bro. It's not happening. So yeah, we're not doing that. But that's really all I wanted to say, because I just, like, I've seen so many things and I've just dealt with so many people that it's just like, if I could prevent somebody else going through the same thing or like dealing with the BS, like, I'm just gonna look out and I'm gonna tell you what it is, because people be taking advantage, especially if you're the new person in the job. People be taking advantage. And then for me, I respect my elders and everything, but if it's like, if you want to talk to me crazy, I'm gonna violate you. So it's like, we not doing that, because there's some old people that think they old, like, I'm an elder. No, respect is given. It goes both ways. You want to talk to me crazy, I'm gonna violate you. Don't play with me. So yeah, we at that point. So yeah. But girlies, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Bye.